Hello. I apologize. I was simply drinking some water. Hello to anyone who is watching or will be watching. I am Bethilla P, aka Phantom Hop, aka Sage Smith. And welcome to the stream, I hope. I apologize for not playing for a while. But real life stuff happens, you know? Brain busy. Brain busy. Let me just double check everything is fine. Oh fuck. Oh no! Oh no! That's fine. That was literally 3 seconds of a song. It's probably fine. So, hold on. Yeah, my mic's been picking me up. Yes, okay. I did not want to repeat of a while ago. So, okay, hold on, actually. Hey there. I didn't know you were up there. Hello. It's literally this. Okay. So, we should be continuing / starting the game that we started last time. Oh, hello. Okay. Apologies. So, for anyone who didn't watch last time, or hasn't seen it, the VOD for the game, by the way, is on the VOD channel. I apologize that it took so long that the VOD is no longer on my Twitch channel. There are reasons. So, a long and short of it, We created her character. Her name is Sasha Bluefeather. She's a wild elf bard. She is here at the festival with her two friends, Bevel and Amy. I also mentioned that I had two mods installed. One that allows extras, extra characters to show up via the deck of trumps, and the Rod of the Shopkeeper, which is basically just a nifty little thing that gives me access to literally everything. Well, not everything, actually. There are some things that I can't access. But it's basically walk as you go instant pocket shop. Also, just to prove that the deck of trumps does work, I created a character on the side. She's a Fire Genasi rogue named Flitz Weatherhead. I just think she's neat. Anyways, we came to talk to I forget how to pronounce his name. Gregorg? Oh, I thought I mentioned it on my I have a Tumblr, Josh the Zombies. I apologize. I have a Tumblr though that I've linked a few times. It is in the about for my. Anyways, I mentioned that I was going to be streaming today, but I did mention this at like 12 Central Standard Time. Anyways, I'm glad that you are here anyhow. So anyways, we have 4 nice little festivals. Also, just to be clear, last time... It's fine. I forgive you. I say that with, anyways. So, generally speaking, this is the tutorial. The tutorial actually has a skip button that allows you just to go straight to the main game, but I do like the tutorial. It's nice, it introduces you to the world, it introduces you to the mechanics of the game, and also, it's just a fun little treat. There was a thing that was like, lets you go to the next thing in the tutorial, lets you skip the tutorial, and lets you disable the pop-ups, which means that you play through the tutorial. I like the tutorial, so we're playing it. Anyways, we have 4 things. We have 4 events. We have a magic show. We have an archery contest. We have a feather collectathon. And we have a brawl. Fun little swamp folk. There's also some side stuff. Yes. Oh? Oh! Emphatic. Thank you for following. Okay. Okay, this is important, chat. I didn't consider this. Should I do voice acting or reading? Oh, I love the little bug. Hello. What do you guys think? I'm gonna be honest, I haven't had a reason to do voice acting beyond like 1 or 2 characters that I do in my D&D games, and one of them is mostly just my normal voice, and the other one has a very, well, I'd like to think it's distinct, but it's very weird when you hear yourself recording versus when you just hear yourself talk. So I can do normal reading, so we can understand what's being said, or I can try voice acting. And I want to say that I have played this game to some degree. However, I don't have everything memorized in my brain. I'm asking you guys because you're the ones watching. It's very easy to just read it in your head, but I'm asking if you guys want me to do voice acting. Also, is this actually working? I will literally just take a yes or no. Do the voices if you want to. Either would be fun. That is true. Either would be fun. Last little Buckman. Get your harvest meat. I'm just gonna do reading with slight inflictions because I actually have a weird thing in my brain where I kind of need to keep things to a specific way. This is very hard to describe. Long story short, I'm autistic, and sometimes if my perfectionism will sometimes kick me down if I do the voice acting wrong. So I will read with inflections. So like, I will read, but there's a slight tonage. Get your harvest mead here. Cold harvest mead. We'd like some harvest mead. Oh no, not you lot. Got that fern girl with you too. I haven't forgotten what happened last year, young lady. Even if you have. Amy. Maybe we better go. Aye, that business on the roof with the swinging hips and that vulgar song. Not this year, young lady. On your way now, all of you. Oh shit. Who is Sasha? Sasha Bluefeather? I think she's neat. Right. Sorry, we're going. I forgot that the swinging hips thing will add more to it. But, you know what? Sasha likes her friends. She's not going to try and embarrass them in front of Lazo, Buckman. These are the moss fields. We'll probably be fighting them in the brawl. Oh, this quest. Simpige? That big one there? He's mine. Raise him special on my own feed. Raise him myself on my own special feed. Right, sorry. Oh, Dagon, our stepfather, adoptive father. I've played this game before. He wants us to sell some furs, for a special bow. And you can see Dagon over there. Right there. Why, you're Dagon's ward, isn't that right? It's been some time, but he didn't happen to mention a shipment of furs, did he? He did, in fact. I have them right here. Ah, good. Oh, one moment. Howdy, Malcolm the Griffin. Welcome to have more people here. Anyways, good. Dagon's a reliable sort, always has the highest quality furs. You can't imagine the demand in Neverwinter, relatively speaking. I haven't forgotten his deskwood bow either. I always come through. You tell Diggin that. I'll warn you, the bow's a bit pricey, but it's fine workmanship. Sneaks it across the Luskin border. This game is basically, we're going through the tutorial, but I like the tutorial, and you get some nice trinkets from it. And it's also just nice. Look at this. Look at this world. Hold on. Ready to trade. Oh, I thought I disabled the pop-ups. Never mind. Apparently I just clicked them through. Stores are accessed through dialogue. Ask a merchant to trade and the store inventory will open on the left side of the screen. Your inventory will open on the right. You can left click on the icons at the top of the store to cycle through different categories of goods for sale. Armor, weapons, consumables, trinkets, and miscellaneous, respectively. Double click on items in the store in a merchant's store to buy items, and double click on your own items to sell them. You can identify unidentified magical items that all shop for a price by right-clicking on an item and clicking the Identify option on the drop-down menu. Sell Diggin's furs, then use the proceeds to buy the squid bow. Yes. Yeah. And we keep what's left over. We can also continue to talk to Galen. Tell Diggin that's the finest bow I could lay hands on. Got it for him at a discount too. Those folk in Ember don't know what good craftsmanship is worth. Oh. I forgot that there's possibly different dialogue options to get more info, but you know what? It's been a bit. Oh, hold on. General. That's the wrong thing. Okay, good.
You just follow me and stay close.
Sasha has a very good voice, I'd like to think. This is the magic, thing. Oh god. I have played this game before, but like, bits and memories and bits, and all of my brain cells are kind of attributed to just liking one particular well, I like a bunch of characters, and most of them are companions. Quick, they're all waiting for you, dear. Ain't waiting for me? Of course, juggling and puppetry are well and good, but the children want to see magic, and so do I. Talent show! Right. Talent. Are you ready for this, Amy? Pixies in my stomach say no, but it's just kids watching, right? Right, you can do this. I support my friend Amy Fern. I hope that nothing bad ever happens to her. The tourney of talent is about to begin. Here you learn the basics of spellcasting. Amy has been set as your primary character for this tourney. Press the F to display her quick cast window. The quick cast shows icons of all of your memorized spells, sorted by spell level. Mouse over each icon to learn the spell name. Find Summon Creature 1 and left click on it. Your cursor will change to a spell targeting cursor. Left click on the ground whenever you'd like the summoned creature to appear. Important, if you misclick any of your spells, click the rest icon near your player menu, or press R to rest and restore your spells. Next, you'll cast Enlarge Person on Bevel. This type of spell targets a friendly creature, It can be cast on yourself or an ally, but never on an enemy. This time, try casting your spell with the quick bar. The quick bar... You don't need me to read you the fucking tutorials. Bevel does a little jig. She will cast an offensive spell, add a destroyable object, target the old barrel with any of her offensive spells, a Ray of Frost, or Acid Splash. Excellent. Amy's magic has won over the crowd. It's a slam dunk. She does magic. That's like the coolest thing to do. I just think magic is neat. That was brilliant, young lady. Absolutely brilliant. I've not seen such a display of magic since... well... oh yeah, that's his mom. He likes his mom. Mother, you alright? It's been a long time. Never mind all that. You three are most certainly the winners of the contest. That was quite a thrill for all of us. Oh, I nearly forgot. Tarmus gave me these scrolls, so I should give them to his apprentice and her friends if they won the talent show. Orlin. Say, that was quite a show. Tarmus has been training you up proper. You and Amy both. You're the markings of a fine couple of mages, and I, was wondering if I'd be able to take a look at a pig. A pig. That great hulking brute of Louis John's. His prize pig, he calls it, but I call it a trick, a cheat. You've never seen that hog before. I've had an eye for hogs, as folk will tell you. I say he's been magicked and sorcelled, but I can't quite prove it myself. I love how these folks know the word ensorcelled. That's a neat spell to know. They say that a kiss can break a charm. I know, I sound like a fool. Don't think I don't know it. Old dumb Orlin on about his hogs. But I take pride in a fair contest, and I thought you three might help me out. Look, if you change your minds, I'll be over with the hogs. I won't fret you anymore. I know you've got your affairs of your own. Bonus quest. We don't have to check out the pig, but we could if we want to. Or maybe we could go see Tarmas, because he's someone who doesn't have to be voice acted. I don't think he might have to be voice acted. I forgot.
Here are my apprentices.
Woo!
Are you enjoying the fair? Packs of feral children set loose to find trinkets. Grown men braining one another with clubs. Do you know they're actually granting prizes for the fattest pig? As if the creatures needed encouragement.
Good to see you too, Tarmus.
I expect you're here for the aptly named Knave's Challenge. Surrounded by muck and reek, and why not encourage our children to be thieves as well? That's what I always tell them. Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever taught you to pick pockets or break locks. You'll have to find someone who can if you want to compete.
Lock breakers? Pocket pickers? I don't know anyone like that. Do you?
This technically doesn't exist. I don't think we have any thieves in West Harbor. Have to ask around, I suppose. Or one of these children, perhaps.
What about Kip? He's always nicking vials from Tarmus, and he's right over there behind the tent.
Hello, Kip. Oh, just to be clear, you don't actually start off necessarily as the Wizard's Apprentice unless you take the background that gives you the being Wizard's Apprentice. And the only reason why you take that is if you are a sufficient class for that type of spellcasting. Otherwise, most of this dialogue would be kind of different whenever it brings up Tarmus. Hey, you're that Wizard's Apprentices, and steal nothing from your master, so don't go putting no hexes on me. So, I hear you're a thief. Thief? Pfft, people call me that because I can sneak around and climb places they can't, and nick stuff when I feel like it. They're just jealous is all. If you're so good, why not join our team? What? Really? You mean compete for the cup? Hey, brilliant! Sorry for being in that big old lummox on the head all those times. Didn't mean harm by it. He's just funny when he gets angry. That was you? Every day during drills, I get hit by acorns. And it was this kid. I can't believe nobody told me. This dialogue changes a bit if you had the militia background by being a fighter. Jurek had me thinking it was pixies. It won't happen again, right, Kip? Yeah, I swear by it. By all the pixies in the swamp. I can't hex him. I'm a bard. Well, spite is a perfect good motivator, actually, Josh the zombies, but I don't think I legitimately can hex small boy. What? Good enough for me. I explicitly do not have hexes. Also, he's like 8. I think it's illegal. But if I could, I absolutely would spite hex. Maybe. Only a minor hex. Like soft toenails. Hi, Thomas.
Isn't that the boy who stole my basilisk eyelash? And not once, but 4 times.
That's right. My frog needed eyelashes. Then I got him a sweetheart and she needed him too.
He's just kidding. We're ready for the Knave Challenge.
Don't trouble yourself on my account. I'll settle with the young artiste and his frogs later. Before you begin, I suppose you'll want to hear the rhyme.
I was just goofing. Maybe. But what's a little bit of spite hexing? Between friends. If it's part of the Knave's Challenge, then yes, say the rhyme.
Very well, but it's dreadful. Don't say I didn't warn you. I've hidden 3 feathers, scattered them wide, placed white in a box, and locked it inside. Blue followed termite tracks down where they ran, green in the pocket of same-colored man.
Not the worst rhyme ever. For example, all of those words, at the end, they were different words. There's probably worse words to rhyme. Also, it's very easy and understandable, and it's for children to understand, because the little children are going to steal things, and that's part of the bit. So we're looking for 3 feathers.
Yes, you and half the waifs in West Harbor. I adore children. Did you know that? Swamp children, particularly.
We'll be back with the feathers. Oh, this is Dagon. He's your, not stepfather. Adoptive father? He's the guy who raised you. He's kind of a bit... detached isn't the word. Distant.
So, you've decided to compete for the cup, I see. I know this is your last year, but the rules apply to all, even foster daughters. A fine bow. A fine one, made by one who loves his craft. You may keep the rest of the gold as your allowance for the season, but you came for the archery competition as well, did you not?
I suppose so.
Fetch a crossbow from the barrel and take a few shots at the practice target. You must hit the target once before you can compete.
To equip the missile weapon, access your inventory. All these spells I won from being good at magic. Then left click your crossbow to equip it. You can also drag. You'll also need to equip the ammunition. I don't know why I kept the pop-ups. I thought I got rid of them.
Very good. Ready to compete? Come and speak to me.
I like Sasha's voice.
Are you ready to compete then?
I suppose
The
so.
rules are the same as last year. 10 shots and 10 targets. Your targets will be old bottles, set atop the crates yonder. 5 is the best score so far. If you remember the lessons that have been taught to you, you should be able to best that.
I believe it's just based on the fact that your dexterity has to be good, because dexterity is your range, space, attack sort of thing. Fortunately, dex is one of my best stats.
This is
Okay, so the fun thing about this game is that it has a dice roller, because this is based off of D&D 3.5 edition. Anyways, you click on the thing and it rolls for you. I'm going to lose my marbles, but you know what? I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose my shit.
There's more where that came from.
I don't think I get anything for getting all 10 of them.
This is
I'm upset at the double nat ones.
There's more where that came from.
I haven't saved in a while.
This is too easy.
That clicking noise means that we're out of bolts.
Well done. I think your score will stand this year, but I will remain here until day's end, awaiting those who wish to shoot for fun. Go on now. There's still more of the fair to see.
We leveled up. Okay, so in 3.5 edition, actually, hold on. We're gonna go out. Nat ones are the worst. Fun fact, I plan on DMing in the future. The only reason why I haven't is because Brain is mush and everyone else is busy with stuff. But in my games, I'm going to implement a sort of fate die. If you get a nat 1, you get to okay, if you roll a nat 1, you kind of just fail, and that sucks. But then you can roll a d4 of fate, and then the d4 is on a 4, you succeed on the thing. On a 2 or 3, you might succeed, you might fail. You get to be able to add your modifiers, and then on a 1 on the d4, something bad actually happens. I know it's not the best thing, but it's basically like, no, hold on, I want to take on a chance on fate. I want to see if I can make this not suck. Anyways, to be fair, you can't usually decide what happens in the game once you roll in that one. I am very used to 5th edition, because 5th edition kind of slims down the sort of stats, or makes some of these stats not be a thing. So there's craft, alchemy, craft armor, craft trap, and craft weapon. I have never done the crafting system ever in this video game because that's not how I generally play. Appraise basically means that you can understand what items are instead of needing to get the merchants to do it. You succeeded, but it's a bad thing. Huh. It's kind of like the opposite of a nat 20, where like, you did it. Hold on, actually give an example. If you succeeded, it's a bad thing. Like, I had the intent to do this. Like, sure, they did break down the door, but there was a fantasy turret on the other side. Ah. So that one is basically, it's you succeeded, it's like you failed successfully, but the complete opposite of you failed successfully. You succeeded, but at what cost? Bluff is lying, concentration is to hold the spell, diplomacy is like, diplomacy. It's just talking, it's persuasion. Disable a device to make the trap not do the thing. Heal, using healing kits. Hide, sneaky. Intimidate, no, I'm not intimidating in the slightest. I personally am not intimidating in the slightest. Listen, it's perception, but with your ears. Lore, I know things. Oh, hold on. Actually, what is the difference between appraise and lore? Oh. It's a very situational type thing. Succeeding at what cost is my intent, though. Yeah. Like, I imagine that sometimes the succeeding but at what cost will have to just be switched to a you failed or something. You can't always do the you succeed at but at what cost sort of situation. It's a bit wild. Okay, so praise is basically guile in Fable Anniversary. So it's like your barter. How good are you? How your price is gonna be. And lore is being able to identify magical items. Bards are able to identify items more easily than others. Various spells and items are also given a character boost to their lore skill. Move silently, sneak, stealth. Open lock, open lock. These tools. Parry. Okay. the thing. Parry mode, and it gives benefits. I'm going for ranged. Perform is a bard only thing. Bards are the only ones that can perform, and that's probably like mandatory of why I play the bard. This is performance in 5e and does not have a class restriction. Anyone can play an instrument. Hold on. A bard using perform can perform the bard song, which improves their allies' ability to fight in combat and withstand mind-affecting enemies. Perform is essential for any bard who wants to have access to their bard song. There's also a cat who really wants to come in my room. Search. Perception with your eyes. Set trap. Putting down traps. Spectacular failure. If a check is failed by 10 or more, the trap goes off in the attempt to set it. This can only occur if you are in combat when trying to set the trap. Putting it down under pressure. Understandable. Sleight of hand. Pickpocketing. Spellcraft. Being able to identify spells being cast. Spot perception with your hold on, actually what's search? Okay, search is investigation, right. Spot is perception. Survival is survival. Taunt, that's like an in-combat move thing. Tumble is like being able to get out of the way. It's kind of like disengage, except not at all disengage. And use magic device. It allows you to use a magic device. Generally, it's using magic devices that you wouldn't normally be able to use. In 5e, the equivalent is... Well, generally speaking, it's much more restrictive, and yet most items don't have restrictions. But I believe the Thief subclass for the Rogue and the Artificer can bypass these restrictions, and probably some other things. Spells. Spells. What does it recommend? Oh, Thunderwave. Inspire competence. Bevel, he's a fighter. I trust this game to know what he's good at. Parry and taunt. Yeah, that sounds like a Bevel thing to be good at. Knockdown. He's a big boy. Amy, what are you doing literally all the way over here? You forgot Amy? Shocking Grasp. Shocking Grasp is now a cantrip in 5e. Here's Kip, our lovely little rogue.
Yes?
Okay, hold on a moment, actually. Let's just listen to the bards, actually, because I gotta go for a second. I will be right back. BRB. Hello, hello. I'm back. I am back. I am very sorry if the bards did not please you with their instruments. But I'm back. I had to go pick up supper. 'Cause it's supper time. How long have I been streaming actually? How long? How long? I'm back. Hello. Oh, I'm almost certain that there's something here that tells me how long I've been. 1 hour. I've only been at it for an hour. Alright. Anyways, pigs. Oh. Look there. Something under the logs. What do your thievy eyes see? Oh yeah, hold on. We didn't rest. Hold A little hex. As a treat.
Yes. Yes.
So because it's a video game, and it's particularly the first bit, it's fine. It's fine. We have short rests. Maybe it was just Spot?
Yes.
Hold on. Huh. I could swear I remember there being a trap on there. Anyways, pigs. Hello, Louis John.
Well, Orland's right. This pig's been enchanted. It's a faint aura, so it could have been a simple enlargement spell, or maybe a potion.
Where could Louis Johns have gotten a magic potion?
Galen's been known to bring special orders from the city, and he keeps them quiet too. He's good about that.
Or maybe Louis got it from one of those travelers who's gone missing on his land. Remember that bard last season? Louis offered to guide him into the swamp, and he never came back out again.
Well, do either of you have any ideas?
Well, Retta did give us a scroll of Lesser Dispel. Either one of us could read the words.
Wait a minute. Shouldn't we say something to Louis? He's a foul old wretch. But we ought to give him a chance to withdraw his pig from the contest before he's shamed in front of everyone.
Good point. We'll talk to Louis first. And what do you want? My pig's over there. Admire him, not me. So who sold you the enlargement potion? You trying to suggest I cheated, girl? Well, saying a thing is one matter and proving it is another. I say you're a liar spreading tales from that muttonhead, Orland. No, I mean, literally, the party wizard can tell you've magicked your pig. You've increased your hog, sir. Spends all year crowing about how, he'll win this contest, and now that I'm fixed to beat him, he'd pay you a lot to slander me. Of course, that could be that I'd pay you better than to shut your mouths and to tell old Orland that I'm no cheat. What do you have in mind? So happens I got a potion on hand. Fell into my possession when a fellow wandered into my farm, crying for aid. Listenings must have jumped him in the mare. Poor fellow was cut up good, with no fault of mine when he died, and him with a bag full of loot too. This potion here was his. Could be yours if you tell Orland that I'm no cheat. Hey, how do you set up pools? Actually, how do you set up pools? Actually, I'd like to set up a pool. Ah, fuck, we can't do polls. I tell you guys, as soon as I can actually become an affiliate, we're gonna use polls. Unfortunately, I don't have nearly enough viewers that I don't think I'm gonna get them, but I'd love to. What do y'all think? Should we help this man cheat? Should we take his crime potions? I mean, I would say no, but like, crime potion is crime potion. Josh? Crimes? Well, it's 2 against 1. Sounds like a fair deal to me. Bevel is not a fan of this. What? You're taking a bribe from Louis Johns. You've lived here as long as I have. You know what they say about this marsh scum. I'd like to know what they say, you starling brat, and then I'd like to know who they are. They say that folk disappear on that broken down swamp of his. That if you dig up some of his midden heaps, you'll find more than just pig bones. Ah, fuck. What do you mean offline? I'm literally here. Oh, okay. Twitch was upset at y'all. Twitch was upset you guys said crimes. Twitch is pro Bevel of Starling. And that's like one of the few good choices that Twitch has made. Slander, lies and slander all. And don't forget, I have never done this before. I've never seen this dialogue. I always play goody goody. And don't forget pretty little Ella Mosby. Her father marries her off to Louis, and half a season later, she dies of a pox. We're not doing this, Sasha, and I'll have no part of Louis Johns. And I'll have no part of you, Starling, not for your lander nor your lying friends. You want to deal with me, Sasha, you'd best choose your companions more carefully. Now be off, all of you. Alright. Sasha Bluefeather casts spell of Shrink Your Hog. It was super effective. Did you see the expression on that hog's face? What a few glorious hours of being a big porker, lording over his seniors, but now he's back to his poor little self. I bet there'd be some uncomfortable moments in the pigsty tonight. And I'd say that's the last time anyone tries to match a hog in this contest. Hate to see old Louis shamed, but he brought it on himself. How about something for our trouble then? Have some of this. It's pork jerky. Tough, dry meat, but it tastes like the heavens and keeps longer than bad memories. Good food for the road if you ever plan on taking a long walk. Thanks. No trouble at all. Oh, thank fuck it doesn't have that darn. On my main file, the one that I haven't played on Twitch, for some reason, it's glitched so that this quest never leaves my active quests. I will constantly think about Hog. Anyways, this pork can cast, cure wounds 4 times, I think. I don't know. Free meat. So, we've solved pig crimes. We've shot bolts. Feathers! Now.
Green in the pocket of same-colored man. I'll bet that's him over by the house. The feather's in his pocket. It's got to be.
Only referring smart moments. I think these are the sound effects from Knights of the Old Republic. Kip, come on, you got a +8 to your rolls. You can do better than this. Here. We're gonna give the level 1er a good bit at this. See? Look it. Nat 20! Woo!
Yes.
A character who doesn't exist did better than you, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Did I have to bring Kip along with me? Technically, no. Since I already have flits, but like, might as well.
It really is a dreadful day for a fair. Not even the tents are managing to look cheerful.
We've brought the three feathers.
Thank the gods for my apprentices. The knave's challenge is won, and I can go back to being dour and standoffish. I'd go and have a bath, but I'm certain it will rain on me if I stand here long enough.
Harmus is having a nice day, I guess. Brother Mirring, the morning Lord grants you a fine day, even for a brawl. He likes you, harborman, I think. Lore. Oh yeah, Lathander. His god is Lathander. You can say this because you're smart. You're a bard. You have your lore maxed out. They do say he has a sense of humor. And a good one, too. Lathander delights in contests of physical skill. People forget that. Though I must admit, such contests are quite few contests, Though I must admit, few such contests are not as many contests are quite as enthusiastic as the brawl. How you enjoying the fair? The morning lord sets us upon strange paths. Before I came to West Harbor, I never imagined I'd be mending broken ribs on high harvest day. Don't other villagers celebrate with a harvest brawl? I'm not sure the harvest brawl is observed in any other villages, though harvest ball is certainly common enough. I suspect that some enterprising harbormen found the one better suited to the local taste than the other. Indeed. I'm in the mood for some brawling right now. Practice a bit first. Get some clubs. Do some slamming.
What's up?
Okay, hold on.
Yes.
Bust him up! Get him!
Well, of course I can do that.
Let Amy have a smashing stick.
You just follow
The Lannon twins and their elder sister will be your first opponents. Before we're gonna go over the rules. As always, I expect a clean fight. Melee attacks only, no magic or no arrows or magic. You may fight barehanded or you may arm yourself with a training club. The choice is yours. And finally, no bets. Why not? The Harvest Fair is an act of worship, Sasha. A prayer of thanks to Chanti and to all the gods. The events must be fair and just. Spectators are allowed to bet, it's true, but never competitors. That would tempt unfair arrangements. You can see that, I'm sure. Fair. Okay. No magic is allowed, but that says nothing about what. Okay, maybe no magic at all.
This is too
Woo! The easy round. I might sound like I have no idea what I'm doing, and that's just because generally when I play, I'm doing this quietly to myself. So like, I'm not used to having to fill the silence, the void. That was Will fought, all three of you, but I fear the gods have granted you few competitors. The Mossfells are the only team still in competition. They wait for you at the edge of the ring. Tell Weil that Will? Is his name Will? Tell Will that you are ready and I'll begin the final fight. Look who it is, brothers. The wizard's pet apprentice. Going to shake your wand at us, are you? Still at Mossfield. You're not smart enough to be funny. Who asked you, you ratty little orphan? Jesus. Always tagging after Starling and Bluefeather like a bloodfly, singing their reeking praises. It's a shame those demons didn't burn you up along with your pen. Hey, fuck you, sir. What, her? Nothing, she's useless. Good stiff wind would knock her flat. Only if it came from your backside. Thank you, Web. Hey, shut your mouth, Web. You want to settle this in the ring? Fine, so let's stir the pot at some. Raise the stakes. Make it a friendly wager. Wait a minute, Will. That's against the rules. We can't do that. Brother Murray said so. Remember? No bets. I don't trust you to pay up. I'm not letting you guys choose crimes again. Especially since I don't think Bevel could take it a second time. He hardly took it the first time. Oh. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh. Oh God. Woo! Amy did it! Holy shit. That went horribly, and yet we won. And also, Amy was the one who took out Will. Well done, all three of you. The townsfolk compare you to Cormac, and it seems that they aren't mistaken. I haven't seen such prowess in years. You've won the brawl, and you've won the cup as well. Gregor will want to see you at once. Thank the gods, Sasha, for truly they have shown you favor today. I could have done that earlier. Yo, by the way, you guys can still see what's going on, right? I feel like that's important to ask. You guys can actually see the game, yeah? You can hear me? It's all good? Nothing's gone still? Nothing's gone quiet? We're not stuck on the same image for the next 3 hours? Is everything good? Just checking. Oh, hi there, kitty. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi, kitty. Okay. Thank you, Emphatic. That's good to know. A previous stream of mine went horribly wrong. It was the Sims one, where it turns out 90% of it was just stuck on one screen the entire time. And I would like to never have a repeat of that again. Oh no, Kitty, you fine? Kitty, you good? Okay.
Well played. Well played. You've won the cup. And all 4 events. Nobody's done that since Cormac. That warrants a special reward, of course. I have a harvest cloak for you, courtesy of the village council. It'll be yours at the end of the day. If there's anything you wanted to do before the award ceremony, now's the time. Maybe a mug of harvest mead to celebrate, eh?
Yeah, it was extremely an oh no situation, because no one told me anything was wrong. Someone said, one of my friends who was watching the stream said, like, hey, the thing is glitching out a bit. It's like, oh no. And then on my screen, nothing was showing up, but that's because it's a small, the side stream is on a smaller laptop that can't really show a lot and has a bit of a weird connection and can't play games on it at all because it only has like 1 gigabyte on a good day. So like I just thought, well, I don't need to refresh my screen, it's just like this all the time. And then I come to find out, like an hour or so later, no, sorry, you've been stuck on the same image of the same character this entire time. No one can hear your voice probably. That stream is never going on the VOD channel because nothing big happened on it. And it was a mess. I think the like 1 or 2 people who actually came to the stream and followed, that was a delight for them to come. But I'm afraid that like unless they really want me to keep it, it's just not going on the VOD channel. I'm never doing that again. That was horrific. I'm gonna wait until I have a better computer. This is still a good computer, but it's 5 years old. And it's a laptop. Gaming laptop. What's the point of winning if you don't get a chance to gloat?
I'll meet you at the stage when you're ready for the victory speech. Now, I'm off.
All of the penalties are listed are additive, meaning that they stack onto each other. Huh. Yeah, okay. I was just thinking about that conversation earlier about hexing. I would like the ability to summon a dog, please. Please and thank you. Please and thank you, free dog. Please.
Yes, indeed.
are the winner of the cup, it seems. The news is on everyone's lips.
Well done, apprentice.
Oh god, I was quiet the entire time. I was boogieing out while Kip was stuck in a corner, and I asked my dad for approval. Anyways, free shit.
Gather round, mates. Gather round. This harvest fair's a celebration, but it's also a dark anniversary. We all know what else happened on this day. Not so long ago, we nearly lost this village. Almost lost our lives. Almost lost it all. But we came back. Cleared burnt farms. Buried our dead. And put our ashes behind us. And we rebuilt. Tougher and stronger than ever. Long as there's a harvest fair, we won't forget that day. And our young folks, they'll stay tough. Long as they compete for the Harvest Cup. So let's hear it for this year's winners. 3 cheers for the Harvest Champions. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
And then nothing bad happened for the rest of the day. Because it all went to shit that night. Also, I am unfortunately realizing I forgot to talk to my 2 friendly companions about themselves. But that's something you can do when you play the games yourself.
The village is under attack! West Harbor is under attack! You're safe! Grab a weapon. We need to help defend the village. I'm not sure. They came pouring in from the swamp and started tearing the village apart.
We better hurry. I saw some of them following us on our way here. They're likely to hit this house next.
It's in that chest next to your bed. You keep everything in there, remember? Hurry up and arm yourself. The longer we wait, the more we put the village at risk.
There's also one important thing to tell you guys, as we continue. One important thing. If you are playing a class that's not any of the main 12, and that's your base class, if you're not a barbarian, bard, cleric, druid, fighter, monk, paladin, ranger, rogue, wizard, sorcerer, or warlock, then this box will be empty. I'm like 90% sure the box will be empty. And I think it's because those were added in the expansions. And this is like the base game. Lovely Harvest Cloak. Gives us a +1 to Charisma, which is great, because we're Bard.
What's up?
You just follow me and stay close. Yes?
I think this is a perfectly fine mod to add to my game.
there you are. I saw some of those creatures enter your house, and it is good to see you safe. I don't know where these beasts came from, but we need every sword at the southern bridge. More of these creatures are on the way, and in greater numbers. Georg is trying to gather the militia, but I fear he will not be able to marshal a defense in time, and without help, this village will fall.
It was Georg. On our way.
Head south along the road. I will stay here and look for the wounded, then join you. Georg should be at the bridge. Join him quickly. He will no doubt have orders for you. But before you go, take this blessing from Lathander, all of you. If you are wounded or need another blessing in the fight ahead, simply return and speak to me.
Wait a second.
Of course I can do that.
Uh-oh. Follow me.
Just follow me and stay close. This is too easy.
Mm. Hey. Uh-huh.
All right, crew. Let's take them down.
Thank the gods you made it. There's been no sign of your father, and I feared you'd been killed as well. I have no idea where these creatures came from or what they want, but the ones loose in the village are only the first wave. More are coming. A lot more. If we're going to stop them, we need someone to rally the militia and meet them head on. The militia is likely disorganized and scattered about town. You may have met some on your way here. Gather a half-dozen men or so. That's the most we can hope for. Now go. When you've gathered everyone you can, meet me at the wheat field, south and west of here.
We'd better search the town, try to gather who we can, and I hope we can find enough still alive.
We're going to avoid that fight over in the corner. Fuck. No, we're not.
Please stay out of this. It's too dangerous.
Master, just hold on. We can help.
So the whelp seeks to test herself. How pathetic.
Blast it! The rest of you, stay where you are.
I shall waste no more time on this pitiful village. It is not here.
Thanks, I hate it.
The stupid girl! I told her to stay out of it. There's more to do. Georg and the militia are holding our attackers at bay on the Starling farm. We must hurry before the tide turns. I do not know, but he was clearly skilled in the art. He probably led the attack on West Harbor. We must hurry to the Starling farm before more harbormen meet the same fate as my apprentice. Leave her. It's too late. We must hurry to the Starling farm before more harbormen meet the same fate as she did. The girl is dead. Now move, before we lose even more to this attack.
I want to help her too, but Tarmos is right. Amy didn't have a chance. Let's head for my family's farm. Georg will need every harborman to help fight off the attack. It's just down this road. We better get moving. Tarmos will need our help.
If only I had more time to gather equipment from my home. If you make your way there, you may find some magical and alchemical equipment of use. It's to the north. Now go!
Oh no, an unfortunate accident has occurred onto Louis Johns. Folks, I know that he's a bastard, but we gotta help him.
You just follow me and stay close.
Okay, hold on.
I need you to watch my back.
Ward, listen. Marin gave me these herbs to staunch the bleeding. Listen, last time we tried to do crimes, Twitch said fuck you. So just this bit, we can't do crimes.
Huh? Get away! Did you see those creatures out there? They're killing everyone! What, you came to drag me out there to die? Not on your life. I'm staying right here. But I tried to fight. There's so many of them. Too many. Alright, I'm going. I'll meet you there. I'm not dead when you arrive.
Neverwinter Nights 2 does have some pretty okay voice acting.
Who's there? Whoever you aren't getting in here! I'm not going out there. I'll be cut down in seconds. And I'm not letting them inside to loot my place. Not while I'm still standing.
Thank you, Flitz. Flitz opened the door when we weren't looking. Well, especially when I was looking. Come on, Pearson. Martin's fork, sir. Martin's fork. But also consider, fuck the law. What was it, Z? This is a nice house. There, we did crimes, chat. We did crimes. We did crimes, chat. Okay, this is important. Do you have... You have search.
You just follow me and stay close.
Instrument. I'm chaotic good. That means, generally speaking, fuck the law, but people is cool. The law can't tell me what to do, only my morals. My morals say crimes can be okay sometimes. That is a tree. Yes, the tree was invisible. It's a magic ghost tree. Killed 3 of your surfacers before they took me down, and the ones I killed, they screamed one by one, begged me to spare them. My hands are drenched in their blood. If you've come to kill me now, so be it, but it will not get their lives back. It's one of the attackers. Looks like he's dying. Do you want lore dump? Do you guys want lore dump? Or do you just want him to die? Lore dump! I think you're right. It looks like he was wounded by the villagers. You filthy elven, your kind is weak. You cannot stop us. We will pile the bodies of your surfacer kin in their homes, set them on fire. I beacon to the rest of the villagers of this mare that we are coming for them. But why did you attack West Harbor? Because we were told to come to search for something of silver, and we obey. To slaughter your village in the process only pleases us. Objects of silver? That is all we know. That we would know it when we found it. That was our task, our orders, and we obey. So you're slaves? We are thralls to our masters, and we carry out their words. By their word, this village is to be destroyed and the object of silver found. Who are these masters of yours? You will meet them, and when you do, you will be butchered like the rest of your filthy kind. Attempt diplomacy, leave him to his fate, or end it right now. You guys didn't say anything. Alright, the only thing that would be burned is your body and while you're still alive. Whatever. I think it counts as chaotic and I think it's fair. I think I should be allowed to go a little ape shit as a treat.
Well done. Now we have it. All right, militia. Ready?
My home is the house closest to the bridge. Some equipment I have there may prove of use.
All right, crew. Let's take them down.
Let's see what you've got!
Another wave is coming. Prepare for battle. Let's go. More of them. Regroup. Cyric's blood. They're entering the Starling House. But if we don't hold the next wave off, the whole village could be overrun.
Let's go. If we hurry, we can stop them before they find the children.
You want to join in on helping save Bevel's siblings, or would you like to, fight some more? I have to say, this is something I plan to do a little more often once I have, like, enough followers, or, like, people watching the stream with me. I genuinely want to play RPGs where I, like, get the people in chat to make decisions for me. Because, like, I know what decisions I would do, but, like, I want to hear what other people do. It's kind of like, Twitch plays, except I'm still the flesh suit making all the actions. It's just other people get to make decisions. And because I can't do a poll yet, since I'm not an affiliate, unfortunately, let's go, or stay with the defense.
knew I could count on you. I hope my brother and sister know enough to hide.
We could use your sword, but I understand.
Woo! Great minds think alike. Cause I clicked that option before I saw that in the chat. You know what? Fair enough. I'd probably be doing 4 things at once too if it wasn't for the fact that I'm currently streaming. So I'm doing like 3 things, actually. I'm looking at chat, I'm playing the game, and I'm eating supper because we got supper. It's chicken chef burgers and fries. Bevel, Sasha, thank the gods you're here. Mother, what happened? Where are those dwarves that came in here? When I heard the fighting, I took the children away and came to see what was the matter. And suddenly, these creatures burst into the house. You right? I'm fine. Just startled. But the children... Supper! I told the children to lock themselves inside the house, but now those creatures are there, between them and us. Fortunately, those beasts woke up the hounds, too, and the hounds tore at the throat of 2 of them before they barricaded themselves inside the room. I haven't heard anything from inside, and there's a large group of them. Please help. That door doesn't lock, Sasha, and it looks like the hounds are willing to help us take care of our guests. If we open the door, those dogs would tear into them. Let them in. Nasher, Mutton Chop, Lock. Come on, boys. Follow us. We've got some hunting to do. Help! Help! Fuck. Uh-oh. I forgot something.
Charms don't usually fall flat like that.
Okay. So, one thing about this mod that I got is it, that's a thing. Give me a moment. Huh. Okay. No, that's zombie stuff. Okay. So it does make death a little more tangible. But fortunately I have that wand that like gives us things as long as we have money for them. So I did just trade some of my stuff to make sure that my my good lovely friend Flitz didn't die. And I do believe this affects everyone in the party. I haven't seen how wacky that's gone yet, but let me tell you, I fear for death. Yay! Sasha! We heard them screaming for mercy as they died. Is there any blood? Can we see? Sure is. Doc's probably feeding on the bodies right now. Yay! The hounds will have bones for months. This isn't some kind of game. You all, be quiet. Oh, shut your mouth. What the fuck, small child? We could have screamed ourselves hoarse waiting for you to show up, you dumb ox. Shut the door, lock it, and... Sorry, the other option was threaten to murder children. We're sorry. We'll stay quiet. We'll stay here and be quiet. We promise. Yeah, small child wants blood. Yo, your children ain't dead. Thank the gods you and Bevel arrived in time. Free dagger. It's fine.
Let's go!
Crit.
Thank the gods that's over. We would not have held them much longer. Dagon!
Much blood has been lost tonight. Let us make the enemy pay in kind.
Let's go!
is the last of them. For now, gather the wounded and the dying. Let's see how many we can steal from death's clutches.
Thank the gods we were able to hold them at the farm. How many did we lose?
Ian, Vera, Pearson.
What were those things anyhow? Never seen anything quite like them.
They're called bladelings. Their kind is rarely seen in our realm. They dwell in a place beyond.
Well then, what in the nine hells are they doing here?
Lathander doesn't illuminate all mysteries for me. We must rely on our own wit and resources.
One of those dwarves mentioned they were searching for something. Does anybody know what it was?
Lass, come over here. I see you're unharmed. Many have not been so fortunate, and others have seen their final night. I understand you lost a friend of yours in the attack. A tragedy. She was a promising young mage, or so I've been told.
The entire attack was a tragedy.
Yes, and to dwell on our losses serves no purpose. There is still much to do. I do not have much time to talk. There are many who are wounded. Now, there is something you must do tonight. Those bladelings were here to find something, and I fear I know what.
We barely trade words and now you decide to fill me in?
Tonight is not a night of words, but of action. There is an item, a silver shard. Long ago, I concealed it in the old stones outside of town. I fear it may have drawn these creatures down upon us.
Why?
Think it through. Their kind doesn't plunder a village like West Harbor, not for a few coins and an old helm or two. They had a reason.
Where?
It is from the time when your mother died. Those were dark times for the village. We can speak more of the shard after you've returned. For now, all that matters is its retrieval. There is no time for that now. Your mother is dead. Let her spirit rest.
I'd love to, but it sounds like you don't tell me anything about her.
There are too many wounded to care for. More than Brother Marin can handle on his own. I cannot go, so you must travel there in my place. There is no choice in this matter.
Fine.
The stones outside of town are older and deeper than you may think. In the farthest chamber of these ruins, look for a strong box. Inside is the shard.
Anything else?
There remains only one thing. You should not go alone. Bevel, I need you to accompany my daughter to the ruins. This is an important task.
But Georg says the ruins have been overrun by lizardling tribes.
And that is why you must go. Together, two can succeed where one might fail. The cries of the wounded cannot be ignored any longer. Find the shard, find it, and bring it here.
No offense meant, but your father makes the hairs on my neck stand up. Still, if we're going to do this, we should make some haste. It sounds urgent. The path that runs along the river is our best route.
You probably are here for some sort of reason, I imagine. I am not some street peddler of minor magics. However, I could always use more coin. Very well.
So, I'm thinking that might be good for the night. I'm thinking I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. And I would like to just watch something. There's someone I follow who's been streaming for a bit. but because of the fact that I've been streaming, kind of makes it hard to watch the stream at the same time. So I think tonight we have experienced the light, we have experienced tragedy. Next time we're going to experience swamp. Also when I was acting a little at Dagon, that was a bit of an act. I do like this game. I genuinely enjoy it. So we're gonna go raid Wayne Radio TV. I'm glad that you guys have enjoyed it. If you can, I know that this sounds a bit off for me, but if you can you tell more people to come watch me when I do streaming? And like, because I want to do this. I genuinely want to do this. I want to do this more often than I generally do. Minor problem is that it's just emotionally exhausting to do streaming and like not get a lot of people to watch and experience it with. Because like I said, I want to do interactive stuff. I want to do stuff with like collections of people. I want to like do a funny little bit. I want to have multiple people say their piece. It is Wayne time. All I'm asking is word of mouth. Just a little bit of word of mouth. Alright. I can't quite say when the next stream is. It's not tomorrow. It's probably not Tuesday. I will post the time for the next stream. I'll try not to do it like the moment before. And I hope you guys have fun, okay? Yeah, that's how you spell rain. You guys have a good day, okay? Thank you for viewing. To those presently here, to those in the future. If you want to send a little message, if you want to do a raid message, just do a little heart. Just a little heart. I think those are neat. Anyhow, please have a good day. You too.